Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
Es el mismo de hace rato, más que con camisa.
Left hook. Watch out for the left hook.
No me di cuenta de que las letras aparecen al lado, en el lugar donde va la tecla. Así que es mucho más fácil todavía.
In the kidneys.
Sí, mucho más fácil, la verdad.
That was fucking poetry. Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers.
Oh, ya se acabó.
Well done. Tournament's over.
Bueno.
Only the gods. I can make no sense of this relic I have been entrusted. The gods have not granted me understanding of it. Perhaps Providence grants you one, and then I shall give you this prize. Perhaps you will make better use of it.
Ya, no quiero jugar los dados.
We have sinned, forgive us. Looking for monsters? Come to me. At your service.
Tú me vas a vender algo, ¿verdad? Oh, eres el mismo de hace rato. Bueno, pero me almacenas mis secretos, así que a mí
Left
no me
hook.
va a estar.
Watch out for the left hook.
Vamos a ver, de acá ya agarré todo, ya no importa nada más de esto. Hubo un cuarto al que no entré. Era este. Vamos a buscar Orens y collar. Orens, pétalos. Orens. Orens. Y ya, eso es todo. Vale. Bueno, ahí entré, allá, acá ya estuve. Hay algo aquí.
Wanna dance, white
Hay algo
teddy?
aquí.
Welcome.
Pero no sé qué es.
Left hook. Watch out for the
No,
left
¿qué es
hook.
acá? ¿Qué es acá? Yo creo que es arriba. Las.
Just don't start any brawls. Peace and quiet. Get it?
Paz y tranquilidad, silencio, o sea, ya están peleando en la esquina. Como decimos, ¿no? La ciruela, manzana, patata, pepino, pez y queso añejo. Lo mismo que todos los demás. LOL. Bueno, acá no entré, no te lo pienso.
Ever heard of doing it witch and Striggett style?
No, tell me.
Care for a little fornication?
Oh, LOL. 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 A ver. Vamos a ver. Esto está prohibidito, ¿eh? Así que... a ver. LOL, 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 LOL. A ver, ni siquiera sé qué va a pasar, pero bueno, vamos a ver. Oh, LOL, ¿dónde está mi ratón? Acá está. Vamos a vetar un poquito de esto y vetar todo por completo esto. Bueno, vamos a probar. O sea. Oh, LOL, ya veo. Ya, vamos a ver entonces. 164. Oh, bueno, esta. LOL. Pues sí. Pues sí. Pues sí. Pues sí, se ve todo. Madre mía. Es extremadamente explícito. Bastante. es bastante. Bueno, ya estuvo. Oh, lol. A ver. Listo de nuevo y... de nuevo el sonido. Y acá ya estuve, de hecho ya robé todo lo que tenía que robar, así que vamos a seguir. Pues sí está muy explícito ese juego, Vamos a retirar monsters, pero esta vez vamos a buscar el vodka.
Ever heard of doing it witch and Striggett style?
Gasté mucho oro.
No, tell me.
He downs the flat, tries to get it on, falls fast asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
Need a distraction, White One. I'm bored.
¿Dónde estoy? Acá sí puedo buscar.
Greetings.
What can I get you, fine lad?
What do you think of the Commandant?
Mr. Laredo is a great man. A great man. He looks after us, helping, like... Taxes are just as they should be. We're all pleased. He governs the trading post and we're all perfectly happy here.
¿Estás majareta? ¿Qué significa majareta?
What are you talking about, woman? Feeling all right? The town's a dump. Laredo's robbing you, and his men intimidate everyone.
That's foolishness, Master Witcher. Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't badmouth the Commandant. He's a holy man. Period.
You fear him that much?
Don't you provoke me. Beat it!
Yeah. Notas de Marco. Bueno, allá está la verdad. Cachiporra pequeña. Orange. Espada corta. Orange. Y nada más eso. Y acá en este estante nada. Vale, pues abrimos y creo que vamos a salir justo donde entramos.
Remind me, which one was this Volteth they killed?
Praise the goddess.
Wasn't
he the one who always wanted us to call him Dad?
No, I've seen that one today.
Así que no. Realmente, de hecho, prefiero buscar cositas por aquí. Yay. Seguir buscando. Vale. Supongo que eso es para hacer bonitas cosas así. Buscar, pero...
Ever heard of doing it witch and Striggett style?
Y aquí no hay nada. Orange. Ay, no vi que había. Bueno, aceite. Aceite y un cuchillo. Pero... Pétalos. Madera. Medallón. Oh, pero lo que vine a buscar no lo encontré, que era comprar vodka. Pero parece que no hay vodka.
Remind me.
Praise me. Praise the goddess. I'll need you to pay up front. Sure, honey.
No, I've seen that one
I
today.
wouldn't sleep with you for all the gold in Temeria.
Vale, pues... espera que acá no... Oh, sí, puedo entrar al almacén directamente. Vamos a guardar todo esto. Más... Vale. Esas no. Pociones no. Esto sí. 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 Pues, realmente acá no conseguí vodka.
the fuck out!
Un poquito de trampa. Vamos a ver si se puede hacer algo, o si a fuerzas tenemos que matarlo. Espero que no se tenga que matar. Las misiones secundarias del primer acto. Primero con esto. Vamos a iniciar esta misión buscando encontrar un rey, el tablón de anuncios, espera que nos matemos, así que ya tenemos dos opciones. En el caso de que nos dirigiremos a las ruinas del puente, tenemos que intervenir para salvar a un campesino. El extraño cambio que se filtró. Ahora está todo el día borracho y es un viajero que le puso al puente, no tiene el alcohol y no vuelve a pasar. También nos pide que no lo matemos. Se necesita un solo control sobre el bajaremos a los pilares del puente y encontraremos al troll que nos atacará tras una charla. Si no queremos darle alcohol o no podemos atacar. Tras unos cuantos golpes nos explicará clemencia. Entonces, ¡oh, lol! Entonces sí. Bueno. Entonces, lo último que voy a hacer va a ser ir a ver el troll. Bien. Voy a ir a ver el troll. Voy a darle golpes para que me explique clemencia. Y regreso a... Bueno, pues y allá termina porque decir que se hizo demasiado largo este streaming. Y ni siquiera sé si streamé bien y todo. Y aparte la calidad luego no me gusta. Vamos a ver.
Look, people! Wonders!
Milagros asombrosos, vale. Otra espada más. Yo espero que salga otra vez el alacrancito ese. Algo me asustó. Clarito vi que venía. Aparte las columnas a lo bueno. Vamos a bajar. Vamos a guardar de nuevo la partida por cualquier cosa. Tanto que me hacen dar vueltas. Porque al final...
No. No what?
Okay.
No.
Vale, pues no te
Do I
vodka.
look like an innkeeper to you?
No vodka. No passage.
Oh. Vale, vamos primero a Queen. Oh, wow.
Damn it.
Y espera. No puedo meditarlo, ¿verdad? ¡Wow! ¡Me quitó todo! Estás muy loco, troll. ¡Oh, wow! Estoy muerto, ¿verdad? Sí, estoy muerto, espera. No. Según yo iba a ser fácil. Yo... Espera, entonces voy a meditar. Vamos a ver, beber elixires. Voy a beber primero una golondrina. Y poción aumenta la regeneración de energía a costa de vitalidad y resistencia. No. Aumenta el poder de las señales. No. Aumenta el daño de la espada. Bien. Eso es lo que quiero. Aumentar el daño de la espada. Oh, lol. Toxicidad. Vale. Beber. Y personaje, no tengo talentos, ¿vale? Pues salimos a pelear contra el trollcillo.
No.
No what?
What?
No passage.
No tengo
Do I
volumen.
look like an...
No.
espera. Swing. Ah, vale, que fue muy rápido.
Enough! Don't hit! I'd be good.
Vamos a ver.
You're drunk.
Vodka good? Head hurt, aye. But no pain in brain.
Duele cabeza, pero
Brain
no duele
pain
cerebro.
always comes with a reason.
They killed my woman. She good. She cooked meat.
Who killed her?
Don't know. Me sit on bridge. Go home. No meat smell. Woman dead. Had no head. Guts to drink. In can't go people that kill. But guts to drink.
Pues qué fuerte, ¿no? Estoy pensando que el trono es el malo y al final al pobre le mataron a su familia. Qué triste, vamos a ayudarle.
If I find your woman's murderers, will you put aside the booze?
You no find none.
We'll see. I've got friends here. I'll talk to them.
Give vodka, dwarf.
You drink too much. Your eyesight's shit.
Wide back?
Oh, lol, que...
You're imagining things, troll. There's no one here.
Pobre troll. Qué triste. Dice, habla con tus amigos sobre el asesinato del troll. Pobre troll, qué lástima, en serio. Me lo comía carne. Después le dejaba carne y ya no pude comer.
Die.
Oh, qué bueno. Pensé que eran más difíciles estos, pero al parecer no. Dame más dientes, por favor. Necesito mejorar mi espada. No me dio dientes. ¿No sabes algo? Voy a meditar. Tiempo de espera. Vamos a meditar hasta él. Estamos a la noche, ¿verdad? Vamos a meditar hasta él. Ay, lol. Se ve mortal. Vamos, salimos. Y debe salir otro, ¿no? Ah, ¿que no hay otro? ¿En serio? ¡Ah! ¡Qué malo soy, eh! Vamos a ver, montar para recordar. Me pulso Z. Ah, para detectar trampas cercanas. ¡Nya! Habla con tus amigos sobre el asesinato de la troll. Qué triste. Pobre troll. Vamos a seguir por otro lado.
Know the story of the boy who cried wolf?
Pobre troll. Es tanto así que quiero ayudarlo y no termino el streaming. Vamos a hablar con mis amigos sobre esto.
Let's hear it.
Tú no debes saber nada. Ustedes deben saber. ¿Qué pusiste en informes derivados sobre ese asesinato?
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demophan's death. People are throwing out blame left.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zeracanian alchemist.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effective.
What do you mean? Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels. Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning a gavotte. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
Can I ask you something, Zoltan?
Sit down, Geralt, you old goat. Drinking alone is as bad as shitting in company.
Another time, maybe. You've been here a while and probably know the local customs.
I'm no researcher, but go on, ask away.
Who would need a troll's head?
Same folks who need a bear's head to hang on the wall, show how plucky they are. A peasant with a troll's head in his wall can raise many scalps.
Thanks.
Where are you off to?
Sightseeing. Round the houses of Lobenden. So long, Roach.
Vamos a ver rápidamente. Ah, no, no, vamos por acá. Mira, hasta acá. ¿Es allá? Sí, sí, es allá. El cazador ese tenía cosas. Ay, no, no, no era acá. Me equivoqué. Ah, no, pasar. ¿Dónde era? Sí, ¿no? Sí, sí, sí. Bueno, pues la ciudad está bien protegida. Digo, todos los guardias están durmiéndose, pero tienen los muros. Bueno, no importa. Vamos a buscar al cazador que vimos hace un rato. Mira acá. Qué raro. Estaba por aquí. Era en esta casa. Oh no. Oh no, es la esposa del troll.
A female troll's head.
¿En serio? Si fuiste tú. Si fuiste tú. Y no me fijé cuando entré la primera vez, pero... Oh, qué malísima onda. Oh, qué malísima
Where did you
onda.
get that head?
I bought it. Cost me a fortune, but it was worth it. No one else in Lobinden's got a troll's head.
Who'd you buy it from?
Dimitri. Who else would dare trap a troll in its very own den?
Where can I find this Dimitri?
That I don't know, but you'll find his mates carousing at the inn in the evening.
Oh, es que... Bueno, solo si el troll la necesita porque... Ay, no lo sé. Yo la querría, pero...
Thanks. That was
no estoy
helpful.
seguro, así que mejor... Habla con el hombre. Ok. Vamos a la posada entonces. Wow, menos mal no fuiste tú, pero... Has contribuido. Aquí tengo que hacer algo. Ah, sí, es la persona, tengo que hablar con él.
What does a bloody witcher actually eat?
Ok, ¿es abajo?
work for Dmitri?
Who's asking? Because you see, friend, I'm starting to find this a mite confusing. You here at the bidding of that old rag, the Fistech boys or Laredo, and be straight with me.
I heard you hunted down a troll.
None of your ploughing business.
No quiere pelear desde el principio.
Heard of the butcher of Blaviken?
Who hasn't? You say you can gut a man with a single cut?
Yeah, I can. But if you don't tell me where I can find Dmitri, I'll splash your guts on the walls.
Steady.
Start talking.
Dmitri hangs around the cemetery near that stinking village.
See? It can be nice. All you need to do is try.
Bueno, busca de Dimitri en el cementerio cerca de Lovinde. Vamos a ver qué tan lejos está. No está tan lejos. Está fuera, pero no lejos.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Pues que está fuera. ¿Por dónde pasó? Oye, en The Witcher 3 hay un caballito y acá no tengo caballito. No tengo ninguna sardinilla. Espera. ¿Es ese? No sé si es él o es él. Ay, no, por acá. Acá no hay sardinillas. Creo que me estoy desviando mucho. ¿Acá puedo subir? No puedo subir. ¿Es un muerto? No, pues no sé. ¿Cómo llego allá? Rayos, ¿cómo puedo llegar allá? Está un poco confuso el mapa. Vamos a ver. Yo estoy aquí. Ok, este es el camino. Hay que seguir hasta el cruce. Bueno, hay que seguir el camino. Este camino. Se supone que es aquí y aquí debería doblar, ¿no? Y sí, es en ese donde debo de doblar. A la izquierda. No es por donde entré ahorita y no pude. Ah, no, es otro. Vale. Voy a decir justo en este momento que me daba hasta miedo de que ya luego fueran. ¿Cómo se llama? No, no se vayan. Bueno, ¿qué tienen? ¡Oh! Hemorragia. Ese ataque es muy loco ya, vamos ya a guardar. Madera, cuerda. No todos tenemos cosas. Eran 3, ¿dónde quedó el otro? Ya, bueno, realmente no importa. Y creo que me estoy alejando. Sí, me alejé. Era por el otro lado. Bueno, pues no pasa nada. Regresamos. Estos pobres hombres murieron por nada. Pero ellos me atacaron. Esa sí fue disculpa. Esa es por este lado. Sí, por favor. Wow. Qué matanza, ¿no? Esperen. Voy a guardar porque luego cada cosa que me pasa.
We all know that's no squirrel, but an ordinary elf.
He won't know shit. Here's pointy, check. We'll dress the corpse in green and collect an even 100.
Heard Milena makes more than that. I guess robbing the soldier is better business than robbing elves.
I'll not hear of that whore again, got it? Treacherous rag. She'll get what she deserves, won't be long now.
Couldn't satisfy her, eh? Can't fault the girl for being ambitious. And the stiff on the ground is who?
Some spy from Vizima, soon to be our squirrel's grave mate. Laredo told me to get rid of him, and since we've got this vacancy in the boneyard, thought I might do our friend a small favour.
He don't look like no spy.
They never do once they're dead. Ah, almost forgot. Might pay to search him good and thorough before we plant him in the dirt.
You, Dimitri?
Why the fuck do you want to know?
The troll sends his regards.
Kill him. No witnesses.
Oh, lol. Sí, entonces sí. ¡Wow! ¡Qué rápido, ¿no? Ah, Dimitri se pudo ver. Esperen, primero voy a matar a los de este. ¿Por qué? No, primero los que no tienen defensa. Vale. Y luego primero un queen. Y luego un art. Y vamos a matar a este pobre individuo. ¡Oh, lol! ¡Qué muerto! Pues no me cuido mucho, digamos, ¿no? Vamos a reiniciar desde allá. No. No. Acabo de guardar, no. Ok, dice imágenes del mapita ahora. Sí, qué bueno. Ay, madre mía, pues vamos a meditar. Vamos a beber otros elixires. Vamos a beber una golondrina y un grajo. ¿Cómo hace daño a la espada? Sí, un grajo. Bien. Y vamos a beberlo. ¡Salta eso! ¡Guau, madre mía! Parece que está sentado en la orilla del mapita. Bien. Y salimos. Y ahora sí. ¿Vamos a pelear?
Laredo will know.
Ya.
Couldn't. And
some. They never.
Aparece mágicamente.
What the fuck? Kill him. No.
Wow, oye, eso es injusto, ¿eh? Ah, lol, no siquiera me agarró nada. Déjenme pasar. No puede ser posible. Es injusto, ¿eh? Me pegaron antes de que me pudiera mover. Ni siquiera creo que tenía la espada de fuera. No hubo ni modos. Una golondrina y un grajo. Oh, pues sí estaba, parece que sí estaba sentado en la orilla.
Laredo.
Saltar, 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 saltar.
Why the fuck? Kill him!
Ok. Wing. Y oh, que no tengo. Oye, me quitan muchísimo. Vale. Tengo que ir con más cuidado. No. Pero qué tramposo eres, Toma, toma la boca. Oh, lol, me pegaste. Es que no aguanto mucho eso. Y el combate acá es un poquito raro. No. Vale, pues otro queen. Espera, no puedo poner. Vale, pues sí puedo poner el inventario. Hey. Bueno. Los dos. Rico para los dos. Ah, desgraciado. ¡No! Me está causando demasiada hemorragia. Oh, se hace. Eso no se hace. Eso. Madre mía. Ya, muérete. Oh. Uy, no puedo. No tienen escudos, está muy difícil de romperles la defensa. No, me quites mi queen. Muérete ya, por favor. Muérete. Venga. Wow. Vale, ahora sí. Oh, qué crueldad tan grande. Oh, qué... Ay, ¿es en serio? Casi enseguida me lo puso. Bien. 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 Vamos a borrar armas. Puede ser que no puedo obtener otro. Pues ya me llené todo, vamos a seguir atacándolo hasta que caiga, porque no quiere caer el desgraciado. Bueno, pues ya está, así, sin sus amigos ya no hace nada. Habla con el troll, vale. Hablaré con el troll. Es la llave del escondite del bandido. Espada larga resistente. Bolsitas. amigo del bosque, trapos, cuerda. Espada larga resistente. Vamos a ver armas. 13 a 18 y la que tengo es de 14 a 21. Nah. Hemorragia más 10. Veneno más 10. Es muy buena espada. Bueno, pues vamos a hablar con el troll ya para terminar esto. ¿Puedo bajar más rápido por acá? Estoy acá. Bueno, pues creo que ya bajé. Sí, acá se puede bajar más rápido. Sal. Ahí este sale cada 15 minutos, ¿en serio? No te vayas a volver loco, por favor, troll.
Give vodka, dwarf.
You drink too much. Your eyesight's shit.
Why back?
He encontrado a los asesinos de tu esposa.
I punished your wife's murderers.
Mine?
You'll find what's left of them at the cemetery.
I find.
Will you fix the bridge?
Trolls true.
Make sure your hands are steady when you do it.
No drink more. Head in peace.
Ooh.
Why back?
You're imagining things.
Cabeza en paz y va y se sienta en el exacto. Oh, recibe tu recompensa del trabajo. Vale. Vas a salir, yo no sé qué quiere salir. Sal de allá. Sal de allá. Ese perro se estaba muriendo, ¿qué anda?
You owe me 200 orens.
You'll get 100.
Oh, lol.
Listen, I made deals with you and the troll. He kept his word. You're trying not to.
I haven't the coin.
Sure you don't want to look a little harder?
What if I don't find any?
Then I'll look myself.
This is robbery. Here, I hope you choke on it.
Ey, quedamos en algo. Oye, ¿me dice 125?
I spared the troll.
Aye, true. Good on you.
You got a troll here?
Aye, he trolls in the forest by the river. But he's a good fellow. Don't you dare harm him.
One of the helpful ones, I see.
Does more good than Laredo, and drinks a lot less at that. Repairs the bridge and causes no mischief. Don't take your blades to him, please. Go seek the old man. Laredo splurged on a sorceress, so he's clearly got means in the budget.
You mean the Karen?
Call him whatever ye like. I mean the river beast. He troubled our great-grandfathers already, but he's become unbearable recently, tearing through nets, choking fish with venom. Even Laredo says that since the local economy be harmed, there'd be no choice but to hire a sorceress.
Ya, no me ayudas. Ya no me diste miedo. Pues vamos a buscar todo. Más maderita. Madre mía, después de que estuve busqué. Vamos a ver, tienes que tener más oro, ¿verdad? Eso, 31, vale. Nada más por acá, nada más por acá. ¡Ay!
How's your health, Grandma?
Well enough, Sonny. What are you looking for here in Lobenden?
Kingslayers.
Well, well. Seems I outlasted even Foltest. Now just to outlast Laredo. And I'll be on my way.
Bueno. Ay, que ya me anda el sueño. Y ya, acá no hay nada más. Ay, me asustaste. Bueno. Pues...
I guess the crisis ate away those 8,000... Oh.
Vamos a ver acá. Más madera todavía. Tela. Pero más madera. Uy. Ya, ¿verdad? Ya. Vale.
Get Yoda! Death to the squirrels!
Muerte a las ardillas, ¿qué ardillas? ¿Qué ardillas?
Can girls become...
Vamos a ver, aquí no sé si ya entré. No, no entré. Más troncos, puros troncos, después de que los estuve buscando por 3 horas.
Can girls become witches too?
No, al parecer sí.
Get Yoda! Death to the squirrels!
Muerte a las ardillas. ¿Qué onda con eso? Oh. Bueno. El contrato, los Santiagos se estaban multiplicando en la zona de Folstan, los monstruos se habían convertido en un azote de Bernard Loredo. Tacaño por naturaleza ofreció una recompensa por su exterminio. El brujo aceptó el trabajo y decidió que era conveniente una pequeña preparación teórica. Leer sobre los hábitos, ok. ¿Dónde está mi bestiario? Es en... No tengo talentos nuevos. ¿Dónde era? Aquí, en los diagramas. No, en libros. Ah, sí, libros de Margot. Vamos a ver. No me gusta un pelo esta hechicera. Todos los magos presumen y huelen a zorra. Pero está claro que esta trama algo. Es evidente que no va solo por el dinero, ya que enfrenta a las personas entre sí como si fueran juguetes. Sospechará que la estoy espiando o que está espiando a la hechicera. Si bien es cierto que las hechiceras pueden leer la mente, debo tener cuidado. Si se enteran de que estoy confabulada con los... Ella es la espía. ¡Wow! Por todo ese documento, un hombre llamado Dimitri está actuando bajo las órdenes del comandante Bernardo Loredo. No debe encontrar impedimentos en su camino ni ser investigado si sus acciones infringen la ley temeria. Debe ser, por tanto, un hombre muy peligroso. 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 Debe ser, por tanto, un aunque sí deberán ser comunicadas inmediatamente al comandante por orden. Wow, pues ya lo maté. ¿Dónde estaba? ¿Dónde leía? Creo que sí es en el personaje. Aquí en personaje. Y es en... No, no es en personaje. ¿Dónde era? Ah, ya me acordé dónde es. Es en las misiones. Acá está, es en personajes, monstruos. Oye, pero si solo tengo... Bueno, tengo más gentes que monstruos. Ubicaciones... hey. Espada dentada. 15 dientes de embriago. Tengo 2 interesantes. Y acá hay unos amigos. Según esto. ¿No? No, creo que no. Oh, sí, está dentro de la casa. ¿Por qué brilla esto así? Wow.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Esas cositas creo que son de donde entra la luz de la calle. Sí, aquí había estado antes de que me mataran. Tuviera que volver a hacer todo. Oxidado. Cartas.
What was that?
Espada, hacha, martillo. Vale. Pues vamos a ver, pues. El contrato de los endriagos, bien. ¿Dónde se supone que es? Dice que es en Folstam. Pero yo no veo nada de dónde sea. Misión. Ok, acá está el monstruito ese seguramente que vamos a buscar. Y el de los endriagos, pues ni idea, chavos. Es confuso. No me dice dónde está. En la zona de Folstam. Solo se ha convertido en un azote. Vamos a decir, así súper rápido. Vamos a ver qué tal está.
Something's troubling me.
Let's see.
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
You might want to stir it.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
A contract like that requires preparations. Costly preparations.
You want an advance? I've but a handful of orens now, though it should buy you plenty of drink and a few hours of ploughing.
I was thinking of the potions we'll need. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be.
Oh, y me cambia la misión otra vez rápido. No quería cambiar yo de misión. Vamos a terminar esto, ¿verdad? Que es más para acá.
I tell him, I'll take you your pouch. Or pouch and your life.
Did
he say? He said there's a third option. In his hand.
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
The poor ones are always up.
No puedes meditar hasta que anochezca. Tiempo espera. Anochecer. Oh, LOL, se dio otro día entero. Wow.
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
LOL. Tiempo espera. Medianoche. Ya estuvo. Ay, sí, cerrará.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack.
He's succeeded so far, Roach.
The port. A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Protect people in a Scoia'tael.
You know this one.
In uniforms.
A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough-all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough-all. Oh, you arse-fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough-all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Don't you traipse around here.
Haven't had this good a time in age.
Don't you traipse around here.
You know this one.
That one struts about as if he was a king.
Plough-all, plough-all.
That one struts about as if he was a king himself.
Plough-all, plough-all. Oh, you arse-back, dirty rotten scum. Plough-all, plough-all. Do that again.
That one struts about as if he was a king himself.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Greetings.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
You know this one.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Habla con Brain Coach.
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honourable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true. You know this one.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Plough-all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough-all. Oh, you arse-back, dirty rotten scum.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the King's galley.
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize. In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We caught the Witcher sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourably at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'm a witcher. I don't work for free.
Of course you don't. Help us capture the scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
Now you stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
No passage.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go.
What happened?
You neglected to mention the regiment of guards. They caught me.
Lucky we're all in mourning. I mean, otherwise they would have hung you on the spot.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little elf was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough-all, plough-all. Oh, you arse fat dude.
What you want, old man?
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf? All right. Let's begin.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one? A little lad for skipping down the path. Plough-all, plough-all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough-all, plough-all. Oh,
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit.
You've had your song. Care for some real
Sniffing
diversion?
around like dogs in a rubbish dump. Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump. Nothing better.
I don't like strangers.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch.
The poor ones are always uppity.
Reckon Laredo turned his nose up.
Lads, I was thinking. About what, new boy?
Wanted to see a vista, eh?
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Morrill would delight in a day like this, Sir Heron. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try, I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Va fail.
Va fail.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshay. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Careful there.
Hello.
My medallion vibrates when you're nearby, and it only vibrates near magic or danger.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse, so you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatis' shrine.
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
For personal use. What do you know about protective amulets?
I'm no sorceress, but I know a bit about magic. Why do you ask?
Take a look at this one. I have reason to believe there's something not quite right about it.
I'd say there's magic in it without a doubt. I'd gladly buy it from you.
Why do you care about the amulet so much?
I collect antiques. They may be useless to others, but I see value in them.
I don't believe you. You want to buy a piece of metal just because it's old?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Pay me enough and...
I can give you 50 orens.
That's nowhere near enough.
All right. Let's say 100.
Why do you want the talisman?
Why do you?
Let's say it's got sentimental value for me.
Let's say I see it as a collector's item. I'll give you 200 orens, and that's my final offer.
What's it worth to you?
200 orens.
I'm not selling the talisman.
You'll betray no one else, Elvin bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about!
Commandant Dorito will explain everything.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he boned her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure.
I'm glad you're here.
Magic or danger? medallion's telling me something. Nice to run into some old friends.
Almost brings a tear to your eye.
Let's examine the traces of the cave and get out of here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
A ram stuffed with sulfur and a dead cobbler. Straight out of Eastern legends. Not good enough for the Karen, though.
I'm glad you're here.
A ram stuffed with sulfur and a dead cobbler. Straight out of Eastern legends. Not good enough for the Karen, though.
Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions. This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What makes you think it's dying? I mean, I'm a mutant.
The mucus cells I diagnosed are very similar to cancer cells. In some ways, they're more effective than healthy cells, but they're out of control. They converge to create a red tissue. Very unpleasant.
The poor thing.
But you brought up an interesting point. Want to know the core difference between mutants and non-mutants?
Of course I do.
The changes made through alchemy and magic in your body would require thousands of years to develop on their own. This development would result from genetic errors that would cause your body to adapt, become a more efficient organism, effectively mutate, but over a very long time. When this development occurs over millennia, across multiple generations, we proudly call it natural selection, evolution. When it occurs quickly, in a single organism or a few representatives of a species, we frown on it as mutation.
And here I thought you liked me. What else?
The Karen's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Ostmark potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to figure out how I want to fight the Karen. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done, but before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Ostmark. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while? See you.
bandits everywhere.
Cedric, I need some ostmerk. It's a rare variety of moss, grows underground.
I know it. There are some caves to the south, deep in the woods. If ostmerk grows anywhere in the area, it will be there.
Vale, vale, pues parece que lo que se necesita buscar está en la cueva esa de la misión secundaria. Pero yo ya me estoy muriendo de sueño, así que vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Voy a guardar la partida acá. Y pues ya lo continuaremos después. En serio, yo ya no aguanto el sueño. Así que vamos a salir. Entonces pues hasta la próxima.